This one's rolling.
I'm gonna let there. One. Cool. You ready?
Yep. Just let me know when. We'll see if we can knock her out.
Do we still want this thing? Closer. It's kind of down now.
I started playing music when I was about, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 maybe. I was a really young kid. I always loved music, and so when I got older, my uncle, he was a really good guitarist and didn't play any instruments or anything like that, and I always wanted to learn how to play. So when he started teaching me how to play, it was on a left-handed Gibson guitar. And of course I'm not left-handed, but we made it work anyways. And I played for about a month or so, and he ended up passing away from cancer. And after that, I still just kind of kept going and picked it up. I watched YouTube videos, I watched people play all the time. And it was just one of those things that I kind of got used to doing and seeing how things worked and where to place your fingers and stuff. And from that point on, I just fell in love with it even more. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 songs for y'all today. The first one I wrote is called Never Get Used to You. The backstory behind that was, think of your iPhone or your new phone you just got. You're so excited to get it. You have it in your hands. You have it for a while. You have it for a couple months, and then it's like you get used to having it. You kind of take it for granted, and it's not as great as what it once was to you because time passes, and then you're ready to move on to the next phone that comes out. So with that in mind, I kind of correlated that into a relationship where, when you start out in a relationship, everything's so fresh, everything's so great, and then as time goes on, that spark, that fire kind of fizzles out, and then people break up and they move on to the next new thing. But, for the person in this song, they're never going to get used to that girl or that guy. And that's really the message that I wanted to send through with this song.
Days like this that I don't really mind too. Ride around town, shop all day with you. Hear you say, how's this look? Spinning around in circles, just making me smile. 'Cause I can't see myself with anyone else. But with the sun hits your eyes, it just makes me melt. I'm coming home tired, late from work. See a little white stain upon your shirt, just makes me want you way more. And it's true, I'll never get used to you. I've heard these times nothing seems to last. Change too quick and gone too fast. Fairy tale endings never come true, but there's one promise that I'll make to you. 'Cause I can't see myself with anyone else. But with the sun hits your eyes, it just makes me melt. Coming home tired, late from work. See that little white stain upon your shirt, just makes me want you way more. And it's true, I'll never get used to you. I can't see myself with anyone else. The way the sun hits your eyes just makes me melt. Coming home tired, late from work, see that chocolate milk stain upon your shirt just makes me want you even more. I said it makes me want you even more. And it's true, I'll never get used to you.
Awesome. There's not really a way. I've always had this question a lot, and it's hard to describe exactly what genre that I would want to do or that I currently do, because I do love country music. I love country. I was raised a country boy, raised up in the country. A lot of people say, you know, country's really sappy and, you know, oh, my dog died, I'm sorry, I lost my girlfriend. But, you know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and there's a lot of emotion in country music. And that's what I've always found to, you know, that sits with me the most is, you know, that type of music. So a lot of the things I write is from that country perspective. But then there's some things that I can do and it doesn't exactly sound country, but it's a mixture of a little different stuff. So I think that's kind of what makes me unique in a way is I love country music and I can sing country music, but I can also give a little bit of a different style instead of just sticking to just one thing. If you were to go through my playlist on my phone and Spotify, I mean, it ranges from Britney Spears to Metallica or Ed Sheeran to a symphony orchestra. Like, I mean, there's so many different blends and tastes that I love to hear. It's just, I relate to everything. I listen to everything. I don't compose myself down to just one thing. I like having a broad spectrum of things to listen to, and that's like not only the type of music I listen to, but that's the type of person I am. I always like to keep everything open-minded and, you know, be open to anything.
You're everything in my whole world. That's my forever girl.
It's one of those, I kind of look at music for me as an outlet. I'm a very outgoing person, but there's some things that, you know, I don't share, or, you know, it's just they're kind of personal to me. But it's things that I keep inside that music allows me to get out. I've been writing songs for probably 7-8 years maybe, but there's a lot of things that I deal with emotionally that music helps me express when I'm kind of having a bad day. I can go and I can pick up my guitar and I can play for hours. And I can sit in my room and just pick and pick and pick. There's some days when something will just pop into my head and it's like, I have to go put this down on guitar. Or if you look in my phone in my notes, there's so many notes of just random phrases or quotes or songs that I've just started writing down that pops into my head. And it's always been one of those things for me to let those feelings out and that I can share with other people and that people can relate to and be like, you know what, those were the words that I was looking for, or those were the things that I've been trying to say, but I didn't know the way to say it. If you don't have a good story, then I'm not going to be able to get into it. Yeah. So every time I write, it's always with a story. And everything is so true. It's one thing, it's either a perspective of my life or what I want to see, or it's like things that I've experienced. Well, and the second song is called Anyways. It's just about, you know, being with somebody that's afraid to let their guard down because they've been hurt so much in the past. You know, a lot of people go through mental, physical abuse in relationships. They lose trust. They don't know how to trust people anymore. And then, you know, it's kind of on that next person that they fall for, or, you know, they fall for them. And it's, you know, it's their job to kind of help bring them back up and show them, you know, you can let your guard down. You can have faith in me because I'm not like that other person. And, you know, it's going to take some time and you're not going to be able to go right into it. But you're always going to be there and you're going to be that person that helps them get through it. And so I wrote that song based around that idea. And, you know, just to let her know that no matter what she's going through or what you still haven't found out yet, that you're just always going to be there.
It's just you and me tonight. I want to hear all the stories you never told. I I wanna know you inside out, and the things that make you sad. I will catch you if you fall, 'cause you don't have to worry about the smile that you hide behind. I can see it in your eyes that you're not fine. But no matter what you're going through, or the secrets that you keep, you will never ever be alone. And I'll love you anyways. I'll love you anyways. You can't wipe away your tears. I will protect you from all your fears. And I know that things may seem too rough, but we'll smooth them out with time. I promise to fix what he broke, 'cause you don't have to worry about the smile that you hide behind. I can see it in your eyes that you're not fine. But no matter what you're going through, or the secrets that you keep, you will never ever be alone. And I love you anyways. I love you anyways. Love you anyways. Love you anyways. Anyways.
There's a lot of different things that fuels. It's not just one thing, and which that comes with all writing. Music for me has always been a way to cope and express the way I feel without actually coming out and saying certain things. Me, myself personally, I know a lot of people don't like to talk about it. A lot of people kind of keep it inside, or they don't know how they feel. I suffer from depression and anxiety, pretty bad, severely. I'm not on any medication. I don't do any of that. I talk to friends and I talk to family and things like that about certain issues that I have. And it's really awesome to have that support system to be able to do those things. So I look at music also as a support system for me, because if I'm having a really bad day to where it's like, I don't even want to roll out of bed, or you don't want to eat, or you can't sleep because you can't shut your mind off and you have 5,000 things going through your head at once. Well, sometimes when I have those 5,000 things going through my head, I put them down on paper, or I put them in my phone, and I transition that from my phone to my guitar, and I just write, and I will write, and I will write for hours, and then I will fall asleep because I'm writing. Just it gives me that outlet and that stress relief. I think that everybody has their own way of dealing with things when it comes to having depression or having anxiety or dealing with both. I mean, everybody has, problems that they try to figure out ways to deal with, and music and writing has always been one of those ways for me to deal with all that and kind of keep myself going on a daily basis. And, I have my son.
Just like that.
Ever since that first day that you came into my life, you knew how to push my buttons a certain way just right. I watched you as you learned to crawl, and I watched you learn to walk. I was there when you spoke your first words, and I taught you how to talk. But all of these things will never go on. The older that you get, I hope you've learned to be a man, take life head on. Don't back down from the fight, be strong. Take care of your mama when I'm gone. falling down. Promise to love and always do what you're told. But no matter the years or how old, you'll always be my 3-year-old.
Haha, there he is. I found you. You know, he's another one of my big motivations to succeed and get out of bed every day, go to work, come home, be successful with my music, and share that message with everybody. You know, it's what fuels me, it's what keeps me going, and it kind of keeps everything under control instead of me being able to spiral down and go through or go down some of the roads that some of my friends that I've witnessed go down them bad roads, and sometimes they don't come back from.
It was a little hot summer in 2016. Looked me in the eyes and I lost my mind. A little sunshine in a hurricane. Heart skipped a beat and you're to blame. I walked up to the door and I asked your name. You smiled right there and said, let's play a game. You took my hand and said, let's get out of here. I don't know where we're going, but I'm head over heels, and I hope this buzz will last all night. It's a crazy thing to do, but it feels just right. So I said, let's put it in drive and not slow down. Take this road all the way around. Where we're gonna stop, yeah, nobody knows. As long as I have you in my arms, we'll find a spot underneath the moon and crank up a little Brad Pays a tune. Talk about life and we'll count the stars. As long as I have you in my arms. It's 6:30, the sun's coming up. Took you to your car and walked you up to the door. The baby blue eyes had me wanting more. I couldn't resist, so I leaned for a kiss. She said, and this is all part of the game. If you want the kiss, boy, you better find out my name. So I said, let's put it in drive and not slow down. Take this road all the way around. Where we're gonna stop, yeah, nobody knows. As long as I have you here so close, we'll find a spot underneath the moon and crank up a little Brad Pays a tune. Talk about life and we'll count the stars. As long as I have you in my arms. I said, I wanna see you again. So what do you say, girl, we go for one more spin? And I said, let's put it in drive and not slow down. Take this road all the way around. Where we're gonna stop, yeah, nobody knows. As long as I have you here so close, we'll find a spot underneath the moon and crank up a little Brad Pays a tune. Wanna play this game for the rest of my life. So baby, would you like to be my wife? I wanna play this game for the rest of my life. So baby, would you like to be my wife?
Hey Ryan, it's Chase. Hey, I just wanted to send you over this song that I wrote. It's a little bit different. It's called She's Gone. I was just kind of sitting here playing around with it a little bit, and figured I'd send it to you and see what you think. Hit me back, let me know.
'Cause she's gone. You are like the sun and I'm the moon trying to catch you, but that cannot be done but once in a lifetime. Boy, where do you think you are? Living in this makeshift drawn up world. 'cause she's gone.